Hey everybody, this is Magical Mustache Man, John and Kyle, and today we are doing something new. This is not a Disney cruise, this is a Royal Caribbean cruise. We are getting on Wonder of the Seas with the extra S. Woo. And I'm super excited because this is our first Royal Caribbean cruise and I've never experienced this kind of cruise, so
pretty pumped.
Yeah.
So how did we end up booking this cruise?
So I got invited for a seminar at the Seas for Royal Caribbean. So I'm going to be learning about Royal Caribbean stuff, all their class ships, and what all they have to offer. So I'm super excited for that.
I'm just tagging along.
Yes. So I'm going to bring Kyle along. I'm going to let him have a vacation. So while I'm working, he's going to be relaxing. But there's going to be plenty of time for both of us to explore all Royal Caribbean has to offer at the Caribbean.
So we are currently on the road. We like to kick off these cruise videos with our drive, all the anticipation of getting on the ship. And today our drive is a little longer than normal because we are actually leaving out of Miami. So Royal Caribbean ports out of Port Canaveral, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami, but the ship we are going on, Wonder of the Seas, is leaving out of Miami. So it's about a 4-hour drive from Orlando. We talked about maybe taking the Brightline down, but it was quite expensive. It runs like $400 to $700 for 2 people round trip from Orlando down to the Miami station, and so we ultimately decided it was probably just more economical to drive. So we're doing the drive. We're super excited for this sailing. It's 4 nights in the Bahamas. So we go to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is their private island, Nassau, and then there's a sea day. Unfortunately, we're not totally sure what to expect in terms of weather because Hurricane Melissa is on a direct path for Jamaica right now, so absolutely sending positive vibes for a quick recovery in Jamaica and southwestern Haiti because it is a very powerful storm that is about to go through there. It should be west of us in the Bahamas, but we're not sure what the water is going to be like. It might be a little rough. So we'll also be able to give you a little information about what it means to sail through bad weather, I guess.
Yeah. So join us as we explore the ship, and we'll see you when we get on. All right, we just got through security, and wow,
that was the least enjoyable boarding experience I've ever had. It was so chaotic. Nothing like Disney Cruise Line. Honestly, it was like there's no signage. There's no real lines to get through stuff. People were checking passports instead of passing out somebody with a passport issue. They just walked away with their passport and kept the line not moving. And security was very chaotic. So not the most awesome experience getting through. But we are now officially on the ship and we're gonna have a great time.
Wow!
So we are in the Royal Promenade.
This is crazy. Okay, live here.
It feels like Vegas.
Wow, this is awesome. All right, we're gonna get ourselves situated a little bit and we'll be okay. So we are here inside our stateroom, Oceanview veranda, and it's pretty spacious. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that it's pretty wide, that you're able to walk back and forth through.
Yes.
But I'm not a fan of the bed.
Yeah, it's not a DCL bed, but it's comfortable. The day bed is really nice. I feel and it's bigger than the couch on a Disney cruise. Got tons of storage, got hanging storage and some shelves and some drawers here, as well as over here, top and bottom hanging, desk, a fridge, some more drawers, tons of plugs. And then bathroom is actually quite spacious. So it is combined commode, shower, and sink, but feels like plenty of space. And actually the shower was surprisingly deep. And we have a beautiful balcony. And these chairs look nice. They have they kind of recline a little bit, and they have footrests. So I feel like you could really relax out here.
Look at that view. This is Miami. Very beautiful day. Even though there's a hurricane right next to us.
I am ready to explore this ship.
All right. So first thoughts on Royal Caribbean. When you initially enter the cruise, it is like Vegas. It is just lively. You're in the middle of the bustle and hustle of the cruise. It's incredible. I wasn't expecting that much of an intense Vegas vibe on Royal Caribbean, and I'm liking the vibe.
And not Vegas in an adult way, just Vegas in a very loud, showy, sparkly sort of way in the Royal Promenade. So definitely kid-friendly, just like a lot of energy for sure.
So as soon as we got here, we went to go take a bite real quick, and first thoughts on food, it's kind of mid right now. It's day one. I'm not really gonna give it the full review today, but
we went to Windjammer, which is like the main buffet, so it definitely has the like kind of least common denominator of food options. I think obviously in this video we're going to compare a lot of things to Disney Cruise Line since that's what we know best. And I'd say it's definitely not like Cabanas or Merciless Market level. Like there was not really any of the bites that I had that was delicious. But it was fine. It was basic.
We did put ourselves into a couple reservations. We are gonna do possibly the seafood place, which is gonna be like crab cakes, ceviche, and stuff like that. And we also put our name in for Izumi, which is the sushi place. They also do hibachi there, and you have the option of doing one or the other. You can do both. It's two separate things. And we went with sushi, so I'm super excited with that. And then right after that, we checked out the kids area because they're only open during the beginning of the cruise. Those are a lot smaller compared to Disney. Disney offers like full floors. This is just like a kid's room. And it's pretty much like a daycare for children.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have the level of theming as the kids clubs at Disney. So Adventure Ocean is the like baby to 12-year-old area, which is forward, I think on deck 14. And then Social 100 is the teen area, so like 13 to 17, and that's at the back of the ship, like higher up. And they also have like a patio, so like an outdoor area, which looks pretty cool. So, you know, definitely have kids clubs available. And then we went to the spa, went to the Vitality Spa, and Fitness Center. Fitness Center is massive.
Yeah, it is huge.
Yeah, I was like, this is like a whole
full
gym.
bench. Yeah, full weights bench. Pretty impressed.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than Disney, but obviously it's a bigger ship and more adults. The spa looked really nice.
Yeah. The Solarium, though, that thing is pristine. This thing is nice. It's beautiful. I will say it's pretty warm in there, so you definitely got to go in the water or, you know, go in your swim shorts. You can't be wearing cotton. But it is nice in there. I would love to hang out there sometime this week.
Yeah, the Solarium is the adult-only area that's at the front of the ship. It's kind of like climate controlled because it has like a dome over it. So it is quite humid right now, I think because we're not moving, but I'm guessing it probably cools off maybe once we get going. But much bigger than the adult area, only area on like Disney Cruise Line. It's very pretty up there.
Yeah. So it is still pretty early in our cruise. It's the beginning of day one, so we're gonna go ahead and just shut the camera off for a second and just take it in and just really enjoy it. And we'll definitely see you guys later on tonight when it's all like dark and hustle and bustle. So we'll see you guys later.
If you're looking to plan your next magical vacation or cruise, please reach out to us at magicalmustacheman.com. We specialize in Disney, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts, and we'd love to help you plan your next vacation.
All right, we are here day 2 at Coco Bay.
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
Yeah, so before we talk about today, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday was our first full day at Royal Caribbean. Yeah. But we went to go explore ourselves. We had dinner at 7:30. But before that, I did have like a cocktail reception for the seminar I'm here with. So it was great learning about Royal Caribbean. Got to meet some great people. But when we sat down for dinner, it's almost like Disney. You get to order as much as you like. So you can order as many entrees, as many appetizers, and desserts. There are some premium items where you would have to pay extra. So if you wanted to get the extra nice steak, you would have to pay $20 extra. That's just the fee.
Surf and turf is like $34, I think.
Yeah.
So there's one main dining room. It's massive on the back of the ship. It's like 3 floors. So we have one table assigned to us for 7:30 dining for the whole cruise. So unlike Disney where you move between dining rooms and your waitstaff follows you have the same waitstaff, but you're at the same table every night in the dining room. I have to say the food was quite good. We were not impressed by Windjammer Buffet earlier.
Not. It kind of like gave me the first bad impression of Royal Caribbean. I'm like, is this what's going to be the whole cruise? Well, I was a little concerned.
But dinner was good. I had the tomato soup, which was really well seasoned, delicious. I had the fried chicken and mashed potatoes, which was also excellent, and a key lime pie that was delicious.
Yes.
And we had a glass of wine. And then you had...
I had the crab cake. Wow, that was such an amazing crab cake. That was so good. What else the other had? I had
We got the Spanish artichoke dip, which was mid.
Yeah, it was very mid. I
The
got
spaghetti bolognese was amazing.
That was solid. And
prime
then
rib that you split with Beth was
amazing too. And then dessert, I had like a dark chocolate ganache. That was
that
disgusting.
chocolate custard was gross.
Yeah.
It was like worse than it was like chocolate jello. It was not good.
Yeah.
And the cheese plate was also not good.
Also, it is very hot here at CocoCay. I'm sweating. So crazy.
And then we went and wandered a little bit. We like walked through like Central Park at night, which was really pretty. We walked on the pool deck. We went to the casino and did some slots with some of the other travel agents, which was fun. I did enjoy having a casino. Like we love Vegas. Like we love like gambling. We're definitely not aggressive gamblers, but it was kind of fun to have that option compared to I think a Disney cruise ship, where it definitely feels to quiet down significantly at night. Like the ship was quite alive at night, which was nice, but we were in bed by midnight.
Yeah.
Got
up at 8, had breakfast at the
Central Park Cafe,
which was pretty good. Not good, yeah, it was pretty solid food. And now we're here at Coco Bay, so we're gonna go explore the island and then we'll be back. All right. So we've done Coco Cay. Coco Cay. I keep calling it Coco Bay, but it's actually Coco Cay for some reason. Yeah.
It's island vibes. It's all the same.
So we explored the whole island. We walked the whole island. The island is very walkable. You could definitely walk from the other side to the other side.
It's big.
It's
but
big.
It is walkable.
There is plenty of trams to get you from point A to point B to C, so you don't have to worry about that. But this island has so much to offer. Even if you didn't pay for any premium stuff, the island itself offers beaches, pools, food,
splash pad. It's really great. Like it clearly caters to all ages, kind of all tastes. It's massive. The island's huge. There's tons of options. There's like lagoon beaches, so if you want more protected. There's more like open beaches. There's swim up bars. There's floating island bars.
There's hybrid beaches where you have your infinity pool looking over the actual ocean. It's so cool, and that's over here at the adult section in Hideaway. I really love Caribbean Beach. Royal Caribbean. As a Disney cruiser, this is very different for me, and I love different, and this offers a lot of good things. What other...
Especially as like adult-only travelers, there's clearly more adult-only spaces. They're bigger, all of that, which is really cool. There's also a lot of like kind of pay premium options. We're gonna talk a lot about this, I think, on this cruise of like, there's a lot of like pay for things, which allows you to scale your trip, right? You can be as kind of cost-effective as you want or as expensive as you want, depending on what you want to do. But there's a thrill like water park, but it's $134 per person. That's like more than a water park at Disney, so that seems a little crazy. There's zip lining, there's obviously like kind of normal excursion stuff like jet ski rentals and snorkeling and all of that. We did Hideaway Beach, which is an adult only area. It's definitely kind of a beach club vibe. There's like music playing, beautiful pool, the swim up bar. I'm super excited to hang out here. It was like $50 per person when we booked ahead of time, but it was $94 last night when I looked if you wanted to buy tickets for today per person. So again, add expense, but there is food over here that is included. But yeah, tons of options. There's 2 ships parked here. I think obviously it has to be quite a large island to accommodate 2 large ships. I think you have like Icon of the Seas plus like an Oasis class ship. That's 12,000 people potentially that could be coming onto this island.
I mean, look, the ship's right there.
There it is.
There it is, both of them just hanging out.
And a tram.
Yes. So this is actually the entrance to Hideaway. We're about to go ahead and enjoy our adult day there since it's adults only. There's a lot of adults only areas here. I know Disney has one adult area only, but you don't have to pay for that, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
it's true. I'd say for food, so the main, like, I think it's Captain's Marketplace or Skipper's Marketplace, it's kind of like Cookies, right? So it has like just like your normal like barbecue stuff, like burgers, hot dogs, all that, but then also like a taco stand, a salad bar, a sandwich bar. So tons of really good food options that are included. You're not going to pay extra for it. It's included in the price of your cruise. But I think it is time to get an island cocktail and get in a pool because we are very sweaty after walking this entire island to take you all around. But Perfect Day at Coco Cay is absolutely well named, and it is going to be an absolute blast today.
All right. We just got back from Coco Cay and at the Hideaway, and wow, it is worth the money. If you're going to Coco Cay, please.
And you're without kids.
Yes, and you're without kids because adults only.
Yeah.
You have to go there. It is the most relaxing. It is the best place to
I
have.
don't know if it was relaxing, but it was a vibe. We had a great time. It's definitely like beach club, DJ, fun vibes. We had a great time. And listen, I love a pool over the beach. I don't like being sandy, and so they had an infinity pool with a swim-up bar and a DJ, and we had an absolute blast.
We were there for probably like 4 hours straight in the water. Had such a great time. I would totally recommend doing the Hideaway if you have the opportunity.
Yeah, it was really fun. So tonight we decided to skip main dining, and we're going to go to Wonderland, which is a specialty dining restaurant that is kind of like exotic molecular gastronomy is how it's advertised. It's Alice in Wonderland themed. But we thought, let's try something special. Let's try some of the specialty dining since we did main dining last night. We're going to do main dining on the last night of our cruise. So follow us along. It's going to be, I think, hopefully a really interesting dining experience. I'm super stoked. I'm not the most adventurous eater. John absolutely is. But I'm always open to trying things because, particularly when they do it in this fashion, obviously the food is super elevated. And, I mean, why not have the experience?
Yeah, so super excited, and we'll show you soon. All right, we are done with a Wonderland Dining. It was an experience.
It was an experience.
Where do we start? Let's just start with the theme. All right, let's just start with the restaurant theme. The restaurant is very cute. I love the Alice in Wonderland theme. It's really pretty. It's really well decorated.
Yeah, the ambiance is nice for sure.
Yeah. So it really draws you in. Like the entrance too is super cool, very cute. Once we got in, we started smelling the foods that they were cooking. So you're pretty close to the kitchen. You can actually see the kitchen from where you're like hanging out. So
for such a large it's not a huge restaurant, but there's a decent, because there's a second story where you enter in and then you walk down to the dining room. The smell is very strong from the kitchen, and I would say actually quite distracting and kind of ruins your palate because you're smelling all of the kitchen and you can't really smell your food. So that was a little surprising. Your drink was smoky, but not well balanced.
It was not well balanced.
I had a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
So, I mean, there's other options that they offer, like specialty drinks that I could have got, like the cotton candy with the vodka.
Looks really great, though.
Yeah, I didn't really want a really sweet drink. And I thought that this smoked bourbon was going to come out, very bitter, but it was very sweet too. So, was not a fan about that.
Yeah.
When the server did come over to explain how dining works, it wasn't explained very well. So
he was lovely. His English command was okay. We just really couldn't understand what he was saying, and it was really hard to follow that he was going to choose our appetizers as opposed to us choosing appetizers, and that we were going to choose the main dish. And then when he would come explain dishes, it also was a little hard to understand what he was saying of what was on the dish or what to eat it or how to eat it. So I would say this is it's definitely a step above, obviously regular dining, but it's not fine dining, kind of as I mentioned when I was eating my main course, in that it's really directional and that there's a very clear, cohesive note to the food that I think is very signature of fine dining, and that the bite just totally makes sense together. And the explanation kind of is important, and then it was a little bit lacking with our server, but for $60 a person, it was good food.
It was a lot of food too.
It was a fun experience. I would say, especially if you're kind of getting into molecular gastronomy or fine dining, it's a really fun experience and something to try. There were some really good bites.
Yeah. Like the first appetizer we got, like the tomato,
The caprese.
the compresi. Like I
Great.
thought that was a tomato. You open that up, it's like it's a meal shaped as a tomato. You try that? Yeah.
It was wild.
I was like, this is more than tomato. This is more than just a tomato. I'm tasting the cheese and whatever was on that plate paired very well.
Yep.
There are some items that are just
Not good.
they couldn't.
The crab cone was not
the
good.
crab cone was not good. That was.
I didn't like the lobster, like liquid lobster. I felt like it was just salt. I didn't really taste anything else. The other thing that was a little bit off was the pacing of the meal. I think when you kind of do fine dining, you get like courses. It's a little bit spaced out, and you have a chance to kind of enjoy one thing. There was a point where there were 3 appetizers on our table all at the same time, and that was like a little bit distracting because you couldn't really enjoy like one thing and kind of have a break between things. The dessert was, I think the dessert was delicious. Yeah. My main course was okay. Like the short rib initially was good, and then I got to the rest of it and it was like very fatty, and actually I couldn't really eat most of that portion of it.
My pork belly was, I
finished it.
Yeah, that was great. That was delicious.
The fish that also came out looked really good, but it was a fun, adventurous meal. I don't know if I would eat there again, but I think it was totally worth the experience. And I would say if you're on Royal and you're going to try something, like it's a fun thing to try for sure. And I think pretty low risk in terms of the type of food that they served and also cost.
And honestly, for $60, like that sort of level of eating, that is cheap. Fine dining could cost anywhere between $200, $300 starting per person.
Yeah.
This whole meal with drinks was $141.
Yeah.
And this is like reserving during the cruise. You could even get it cheaper if you pre-book this before you even got on your cruise. You could get like a 25 to 40% discount on this. So if you're really feeling adventurous and you really want to try something, do it in advance.
Yeah.
Reserve these things in advance. Get yourself the discount. It's worth it. And I'm not gonna shoot down regular main dining. That is also solid.
It was good last night. I'm actually excited to go back on night 4.
Tomorrow we have Izumi, which is the sushi restaurant. Super excited for that. I want to see how that sushi holds up here.
Yep.
We are in the ocean.
We are literally in the sea.
Yeah.
I don't think they're catching up the ship, but
yeah,
it should still be fresh.
But overall, if I have to rate Wonderland from a 1 to 10, I give it a solid 6.5 out of 10.
I was going to say 6. We are on the same page, yeah.
It's like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's an experience.
It's good. It's not great.
Yeah,
it's not bad. Yeah. But yeah, it is night 2. We're sitting in Central Park, enjoying the fresh air vibes, and we're going to go, I think, wander a little bit.
Yeah.